What's up, love bugs? It's your girl Bill, and I'm about to do my weekly review of everything that I watched on TV this week. I know some bloggers do their reviews the day of or the day after. I really don't want to be consumed like that, and I see that they get burned out. So what I'm gonna try is every Saturday I'm gonna do my what you been watching smash up. So this is basically everything that I watch throughout the week from Sunday to Friday. Saturday I really don't watch too much TV and nothing really comes on. So we're gonna start with Sunday. Sunday was the Real Housewives of Atlanta. And a few things happened on it. It wasn't really much to the episode, but the main thing that happened was it was a hot mess. Let me just start by saying, Miss Candy, you are messy as hell. Messy, messy, messy. You had to know about your friend dating Roger Bob. There's no way in hell that you did not know that, because that I don't see nobody doing that. I just don't see it. That don't make any sense to me. And I forgot the chick name, but my sister told me that she was also on LA Hair, the episode when they went to Atlanta when Kim Kimble did her pop-up shop. And that's the chick that dropped her bags off and left. I remember her. But the funny thing is that the two chicks that dated Roger Bob actually favor each other in the face. I was like, wow, they kind of look alike, minus the blue hair. But anyway, that whole scene was a hot, shitty mess as far as I'm concerned. It was just a hot mess altogether. And let me tell you something, Miss Kenya, I would have, if I was her, and you was sitting next to me and you was laughing too fucking hard, I would have elbowed you in your damn throat. I'd have gave you one of those real quick. Bam, bam, bam. Just hit you right up in this area right here. Right here. Right here. I would have hit you like right up in here. Because that was messy. You did that to be messy. And that's your problem. And I'm waiting for somebody to just dog drag your ass, like, for real. Honestly, I'm starting to think that reality shows are not getting real chicks, because y'all reactions to stuff are not what I know that I would do or anybody I know would do. So I'm trying to figure out who for hell are they picking, because ain't nobody really doing no real shit as far as I'm concerned, because there ain't no way no chick can tell me that you dated my man that I'm with now, and that whole information was pointless to me. I don't even know what was the point of her even saying it. I mean, you are with somebody at this point, so for you to turn around and say, "Oh, I dated him too," I mean, that was pointless. I think you did that out to get a reaction, and you got one. And to her, I can't remember her damn name. I'm gonna call her Janine, because that was her name on House of Pain. Janine need to stop throwing around the name Roger Bob like that shit holds some kind of clout. It's not like you, oh, I'm dating Obama, or oh, I'm dating Will Smith or Denzel. I mean, that name is not like popping in these streets. So I'm like, you was real stupid for even saying a name. Nobody else said no damn names around there. So that was dumb of you. I think you kind of asked for it. But the other chick, she was just messy for even saying anything, or even, it was pointless, and your time was over. It wasn't even your turn to talk. Stop talking. It's not your turn. Your term's over. You had your turn already. Why are you still talking? So that whole little scene was just a mess. And then she leaves, and then Cynthia goes and talks to her. I don't know why Cynthia talks to anybody. She's the last person I think on this show that needs to be giving relationship advice, because boo boo, your man is using you for your money, and you are so not wanting to let other people know that you fucked up. You're going to stick into that marriage. Because he can't ask me to be a part of his business, a silent partner, or anything like that. Because I'm going to have some say so, and I'm going to say what I want to say, boo. No, my money in this? You got the right one on the wrong day. because I'm going to have lots to say. So press pause on you, boo. But I just don't want Janine, that's not her name, but that's what I'm calling her. I don't want Janine to play into that whole dumb chick role. Because when Cynthia was like, well, do you believe that it's true? Or do you believe that do you think she's lying? Yeah, I think she's lying. Please don't be that dumb chick that think her man won't cheat on her. If there is a possibility that you can be broke, there's a possibility that your man will and can cheat on you. Okay, boo-boo? Boo-boo? Bye-bye. So next week, I think Claudia and Nene gets into it. I'm so over Claudia. Claudia is boring, but shady. She has her moments of shadiness sometimes. But this is my thing. I'll be real. Explain this to me. Anybody. How can you just... I lost my train of thought because I was trying to read what I wrote down. And guess what, everybody? It's gone. Oh, well. So, yeah. I don't know why Claudia is even on the show. I have yet to figure that out. I'm sure it'll come to me one day. It's just not today. Boop. Okay, Monday. What came on Monday? Love and Hip Hop. Another show that really irritates my spirit because people are not reacting the way I think they should react. Don't care about Erica Inston. I always thought with that relationship that Erica was a dude. Anyway, she was just a pretty dude in that whole situation. But we know the outcome. So it's kind of pointless to review them because we know the outcome. So the real situation, okay, let me go back. Diamond, Strawberry, you are the most bum bitch I've ever seen on TV. Anybody, any woman that will lie about having a child, you don't need no children. You just don't need none. You don't need no kids. Now, a man saying he ain't got no kids, I mean, okay, if you ain't never around a child, okay, fine. But this child came out of your coochie. So I'm confused on how that's a war wound, bitch. A war wound. I ain't even got no kids. Ain't no way on this good earth that I will allow myself not to. Shit, the way women, that's like a badge of damn honor, okay? It's a badge of honor to be a parent. And you are a young, dumb chick. And your mama, I blame your mama. Because there's no way in hell that the mama I got would keep my child while I move all the way across the damn country to be with some dude. And she would keep my child. No, she won't. No, she will not. That wouldn't even be an option. It would not be an option. It's called having a plan and putting that plan into place before you leave. You done hopped your happy ass on a plane from LA to New York to live in a nigga trap house. Explain. I'll wait. No? Okay. I'm overweighting because you can't even give me a real reason. And y'all both playing the same game of saying y'all ain't got kids, blah, blah, blah. Bullshit. Let me tell you something. Your reaction at that table and at that bar was so over the top. It was so unbelievable. It was just not believable at all. So I'm glad nobody on these shows are really looking to have acting careers because you guys suck completely. So, to the meat and potatoes of this whole thing, Yandy and Mendeecees' whole situation, it was cute. Whatever. I'm really not. That Mona Scott, that's her pride and joy. So she's going to put them in the best light ever. So, you know, it is what it is. So I don't think we will ever have anything bad to say about them too, because of the light that she edits to put them in. So this Tiara and Peter Gunz and this Amina story. Let me say something. Tiara, whatever your name is, however you pronounce it, you are gutter balls. 2 reasons why you gutter balls. You got this you got this sideline chick mentality till it's not funny. It's just stuck in your head. You went from taking Peter Gunz from some other chick that was from New Orleans. How did it happen? From New Orleans, took him from her, had 2 kids for him, and some other chick did the same thing you did to the other chick. You get mad and get all up in your feelings. But the difference is that Amina is not his girlfriend. It's his wife. So that makes you look 10 times worse. 10 times worse. And the fact that you are continuing to go at him or allow him to push up on you is blasphemy for me. What do you understand what you're doing to your sons? They're gonna look for dumb hoes like you. And they're going to do the exact same thing that they Raggedy Paul doing to you. They're going to do the exact same things to these broads. Why? Because you are telling them it's okay for you to go have babies all over the place. But she going to still be there. You know, just give her a couple of kisses, say a few things that she might want to hear, and everything is fine. No, it ain't, bitch. No, it ain't. I don't see how in the world. I feel sorry for Amina. I do, and then I don't. Because she didn't react the way she should have reacted from jump. Point blank period. Pregnant or no pregnant. Bitch, don't you bring your ass to me to talk to me about my relationship, my husband to me. You can't come and talk to me about my husband ever in life. And I don't want you to ever think you could get that comfortable to where you can't. You just can't. I'm going to tell you, you can't do it. No, you can't. Don't walk up to me. And if I was Amina, I would have ran Peter over with my damn car. I would have hit him with a bat. I would have did something. But ain't no way. Ain't no way. I would have been one of them chicks that said, bitch, when I had this baby, your ass is mine. And that would have been my walk off. But that whole setup was, you could tell that whole setup was a setup. Because the little boy was like, Daddy, look, it's that lady. So Tara, if you think that your boys ain't been around her and him, bitch, you Looney Tunes too. Press pause on your ass. You gonna get what you deserve. And the fact that you went on a trip, a family trip with Peter and your 2 sons, and his wife, his pregnant wife, was not there, shows me and tells me that you are the scum of the earth. And everything that you get, you deserve. Karma is a big, fat, hungry bitch, and she's sitting at your damn table. Believe that. All up on your table. Sitting up on your table like some real shit right now. You did that. Moving on. What came on Wednesday? Y'all need to get into Empire. If y'all have not seen that show, get into Empire. Taraji, Cookie. I'm gonna name my next dog Cookie just because of her. Cause when I tell you, she came out that bitch crazy, son. She came out that bitch crazy. Oh my God, that 2 of the most funniest parts. I know it wasn't supposed to be funny, but it was hilarious. Well, 3 parts. When she went to see the first son, the one that raps, the daddy's favorite. And she was talking to him, and he said, "You want a cookie, bitch?" Or he said something on those lines. And she snatched that broom from him, and she said, "No, what I want is some respect." And she started beating the shit out of him. Woo! That shit was hilarious. The second part was when she came to the son that's gay. I'm gonna learn these names, y'all, because I hate putting labels on people. I really do. But when she went to his house, and she said, "Oh no, for a queen, you are trifling or you are messy." Like, damn, bitch. She has. I love her because she has no filter whatsoever. No filter, no nothing. She just in your face with it all day, every day. And I love that. And when she was the other part that I thought was hilarious is when she went to talk to Lou, I think his name is Lucius, about getting the middle son as an artist. And I don't know what his name was, but the dude that played in Why Did I Get Married and New York Undercover, I remember it. Oh, Malik Yoba. Oh my God. I used to have the biggest crush on him ever. I used to have a huge crush on him back in the day. But anyway, when she said, I know things, and Lucius was like, "What do you know?" And she's like, "I know that if I go and talk to some people and tell them that you started this business with $400 worth of drug money, you ain't gonna be able to get no loans out of nobody." And Malik Yoba's character was like, "Shut up, you ain't that stupid." He said, she called him a bitch. She called him a bitch. Whoa, no hesitation, bud. No hesitation whatsoever. I was like, oh my God. 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 So that's gonna be my new Wednesday show. What else I watch on Wednesday is a new show on Lifetime called Big Women, Big Love. At first, I thought it's exactly what it is. It's thick chicks, curvy chicks trying to find a good relationship. It's really cool to see. Now, I would say people like me, but these chicks are much heavier than myself. But we go through the same issues. There's one chick on there who is 26. She just turned 26. And within the last year, she not only got her first kiss, but she lost her virginity. So she out here wilding. Do you hear me? She out here wilding, but she want to be in a relationship. But she out here wilding. I cannot with her. Then there's another girl. Okay, I'm trying to remember names. And I can't. Not at the moment. But then there's another girl. Her name is Christy. She's a single mom. And I think she's 29. She's a single mom. And she hasn't dated in a few years. So she's basically now getting back in there now that her daughter's a little older. So she's country. Oh my God, I think she's from Texas. Oh my God. She wilding too. She doing stuff that I would never do. I'm not about to make out with no dude at no club. And she is the online dating queen. So she goes and she puts everything out there on a date when she first meet these dudes. And I'm like, girl, bye. I can't do it. Press balls on you. Then there's this Latina chick from Jersey who, her name is Mar, M-A-R. And all these girls are very pretty. All of them are very pretty. And Mar's issue is that she has been in so many bad relationships. She's basically dating the same guys with different names. And this last episode, she was dating a guy who basically didn't have nothing. See, I'm not about to date no dude and his mode of transportation is a damn skateboard. I can't fit on that shit with you. I can't. And I'm not helping you. I have a car. I have one. And I'm not about to drive you or drive us everywhere. I got a car, but that don't mean I like to drive all the damn time. Because I don't. I try to get out of driving at it every chance I get. I try. But most of my friends know better. So I'm just saying. So they broke up because she ran into her ex-boyfriend and she made out with him. She was drunk, but she made out with him. And her thought process was, if it's this easy for me to make out with my ex-boyfriend, why am I in this relationship? Ding, ding, ding. Why are you? Then there's Sabrina. Oh my God. Sabrina reminds me, if y'all know who Loni Love is, she reminds me of Loni Love so much. She's going to be my comic relief in this show. Hilarious. You hear me? Hilarious. She has a big personality. Her hair is huge. Her smile is huge. Everything about her is grand. But she likes skinny white guys that are nerds. Her words, not mine. That's what she said, not me. So yeah, and she's a fashion merchandiser, and sometimes her wardrobe be off, so I don't know. But she did say I can dress mannequins better than I can dress myself. I'm like, well, boo, you better get a mirror and cut your head off and just dress down here, cause it's not working for you. I mean, I'm a big chick. I can't do certain things. Why? Because I have hips, I have thighs, I have an ass. Childbearing hips, thick thighs, and a big booty. So yeah, I have issues. I got issues with the bottom half, okay? Top half, not so much. Bottom half, yeah. It's very difficult to buy pants because I'm also tall. So yeah. The last chick on here, her name is Jessica. She irritates my Holy Spirit completely. She has recently lost 100 pounds. She was 300 and something pounds. She recently lost 100 pounds. Through the whole episode, this chick called herself skinny. No, you're not. You're not even remotely skinny. You're not even partially skinny. But what made it worse is that she really turned her nose down at the rest of the girls, and that bothered me. We already, as big girls, have issues with self-esteem. And when we get in a setting where there's women like us, we expect to be embraced because we know the struggle that we all go through. Not this bitch. This bitch is ridiculous. She thinks she is all the way up here, and everybody else is here. And I can't stand chicks like that. And the dude that she is interested in, she was interested in back in the day. But he told her, I guess she was too big back then. She lost 100 pounds and said, let me try this again. And he still looking at her like, nah, you good. So maybe it's not her weight. It may be her personality, because I think that sucks too. Altogether, as a whole, bye y'all. Anybody got time for that? So that was Wednesday. Now next Wednesday, SWV comes back on. So that will be in next week's mashup. So that's what I'm talking about. I can't wait for that to come on because they be popping off. Thursday is usually my Braxton's Family Values night. And I also watched the first 48 and Beyond Scared Straight and a few other things. But I know y'all not worried about the non-reality shows, but I am going to let y'all know what I'm watching so y'all can watch it too, so we can talk about it. I want to talk about it with y'all. Yeah. Fridays is my marriage boot camp night. I watch that. That comes on WeTV at 9 o'clock. 8 o'clock. And this season, there's Natalie Nunn and Jacob. Natalie Nunn is from Bad Girls Club. I can't stand her fucking ass. She irritates me. She's one of them chicks that you just want to drag through the street. Like, for real. Like, her mouth is vicious. But she basically ain't ran across the right chick yet. To my standards. You ain't run across nobody like myself, because you won't only be able to say so much to me without me snapping up the fuck off. I don't play that get in my face stuff. I don't play. See, you when you talk too much, that give me ample enough time to draw back and punch you in your mouth. That's just me. Jacob used to play in the NFL. Now he plays arena football. Who else is on there? Selena Johnson and her husband. I can't pronounce his name either. But they are going to be my comic relief in this show, because Selena Johnson is hilarious. Oh, I don't care what nobody say. I loved her since R&B Divas. Loved her. But now she on this show. I'm waiting for her and Natalie to bump heads. And I think it's going to happen. And I want to see it happen, because I want to see her brace up to Selena like she would do them other chicks. I won't see that. Who else is on there? These two people, they used to be on Survivor. I don't watch Survivor, so who knows about that? I think her name is Ava, or whatever her name is, and her husband. They are from Real Housewives of New York. The chick with the wooden leg. I don't know. My mama told me about it. I have no clue who this chick is. And her husband. And Lord have mercy, Heidi and Spencer from The Hill. If I might be showing my age right now, but if you know about The Hill or Laguna Beach, they used to come on MTV, you know exactly who I'm talking about. They have not changed at all. They've been married for 6 years, but they have not changed at all. You hear me? At all. That's a problem for me. They have not changed. So in the first episode, they get in there. They're meeting each other, and Natalie talking shit already. It's funny how people talk shit in the confessionals, but they never say shit out. That's why I say bitches ain't real. Because I can be on the show, but please believe what I say in my confessionals. You won't be shocked when this shit play back, because I already told you this in person, you know, face to face. Whether it's in front of a lot of people or sitting on the side, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm not about that life. That shit is retarded to me, and that's what get people wig split on reunions. That's what get y'all wig split, like real shit. I'm like, anybody got time for that? So she talking shit already, and they're doing this exercise in a group, saying why they're here. And they ask Heidi and Spencer why to stand up. And then he asked Spencer, what do you want out of this? And he was like, it's not what I want, it's what I don't want. Heidi wants to have kids. He does not. This is my thing. That should have been a discussion prior to marriage, because I can't date somebody, let alone marry somebody, that don't want to have kids. Because I will not spend the rest of my relationship trying to convince you that we want a kid. I ain't got time for that. So, and that's one of my big things. If I'm with somebody and they don't want to have kids, or they can't have kids, there's a pot, and I mean can't because you had a vasectomy. Not you can't because you have this illness or something like that. You made a choice not to have kids anymore. I can't be with you. I don't have any kids. So that is one of the things that I want in life, to be a mother and to be a wife. But they go hand in hand with me. So I can't just say no to one and yeah to the other. That's not going to happen. So one of the coaches was like, well, we know that you guys tend to fake things in shows. So we want to make sure that we're getting Spencer and Heidi and not Spidey and Scooter or who's making fun of their names. And when people mash each other's names up, that shit was funny. So they got up, Heidi got up all upset and she did her little fake cry or whatever, you know, trying to make it seem like it was worse than what it really was. And it was just saying, don't be fake about it. Don't do it to yourself because we're going to see right through it. She cries, runs off, blah, blah, blah. Everybody else go through their little spill. They didn't show everybody else though, so that kind of threw me off. So the first initial thing that they had to do was a lie detector test. Now, in previous shows, they did this mid-season. They wanted to start it off with this, and I thought this was like a good idea. So first was Natalie and Jacob. Natalie goes up. They asked Natalie 3 questions. She lied on all of them. The 4th question is one that they're going to keep to themselves until the end of the whole boot camp, and then they'll find out. So then they put Jacob on. Jacob, he asked Jacob 2 questions. Jacob passed both of his. She asked him, "Would you, if I don't stop doing reality TV, would you leave me?" He told her no. But this is the person that have issues with her Instagram page and Facebook page because she's basically trying to be Kim Kardashian and got her ass plastered all over the place. So I don't know how that's gonna happen, how that's gonna work. So the next set of people that went up was the people from Real Housewives of New York, and her whole thing is she wants to have a 5th child. He's like, nah, you good. We closing up shop. So she answered all her questions truthfully, and so did he. But I think all the last questions that each person asked, I really think that they all lied. I ain't gonna lie to you. I think they all lied. At some point, they were like, okay, this thing is for real. I can't lie because it's going to say I'm lying. So I'm going to just say what they want to hear in the last one, the one that really counts. And the couple from Survivor, they have been together for 6.5 years. They're boyfriend and girlfriend. They're not even married yet. And he has yet to propose to her. Her whole thing of coming to this show was to center him around a whole bunch of married people and hope that it rubs off. Okay, that was stupid of you if y'all all there to work on your relationships. If you wanted this to work, you should have waited and got a whole bunch of people that were married that were in good marriages. That's what you should have did. Epic fail for you. So her whole thing was he was like, what is getting married more important than being with me? And I'm thinking to myself, I think it is. I think it is. She wants to be married, and she basically said, if you don't marry me within the next soon, and that's what she said, she said in the next little while, she's gonna leave you. I'm like, well, bitch, you've been with him for 6.5 years. What you waiting on? What you waiting on? What you waiting on? He ain't put a ring on you yet. So I'm like, the question is, how long should you be with somebody, or do you think it does? From what I was told by the men that I know, it does not take a man long to know if he's going to put a ring on it. Just like it doesn't take long for a woman to know if she's going to have sex with a dude or not. So if he ain't put a ring on it yet, and y'all been there for 6.5 years, 5 times out of 11, not gonna happen. So who else? Selena and her husband, their issue was communication. They do not communicate well, if at all. And she actually made a joke about it, and she was like, I brought him here because our communication skills are terrible. I'm hoping to get him to say at least 2 or 3 words while we're here. But most of their little confessional things, they were making fun of everybody and laughing at people. So I was like, girl, bye. I can't deal with y'all. Y'all crazy. So they asked her husband some questions, and he told the truth on those. And her question to him that we won't be able to find out what the answer is until the end of the boot camp is, would he leave her if she doesn't give up a career? Which I don't think she should have to, due to the fact that she's putting out music. It may not be as a bulk as a lot of people are doing right now, but it's not like she's stagnant. It's not like she's, I'm sorry, I love her, but it's not like she's Miss Michelle or what's her name, Claudette. It's not like she's none of those people. So I'm like, I don't understand. But his whole gripe with her career is she's always talking about how she's tired and she doesn't like leaving her family behind, but she always does it anyway. So I think he's tired of being at home by herself. So when she gets on the machine, they asked her, does she resent him for retiring early? And she said yes, told the truth. And his whole thing was, he asked her, what did he ask her? It was something else about her career. And we won't find that answer out until later. So Heidi and Funky Ass Spencer, they lied on, well, no, they actually told the truth on all of those things. Even though I thought the questions toward Heidi, do she pick her nose, and what was the other thing? Something else that was gross. And it was just stupid. So her whole thing is she want to have a baby. He asked her, and we won't find out the answer until later, if he refuses to have a baby, would she stay with him? She said yeah. See how long that shit lasts. So they asked him some questions that would have made me leave him right then and there. I would have left. And her question to him was, do you want to have kids with me? He said yeah. If he don't want to have kids, he don't want to have kids with nobody. It's not just you. It's anybody and everybody. He's selfish. He don't want kids. He's a big damn kid himself. He don't want no damn children. So for you to force him into that is really retarded and dumb on your part. And that's all I'm gonna say about that. Oh, the couple from Real Housewives of New York. The husband. One of the questions was, do you find any of the other women in the house attractive? He said no. That was a lie. That was a lie. He lied, girl. He lied. Him a liar. Him is a liar. So that is all the shows that I'm watching right now. Let me know what you're watching. Let me know what you're watching. And if I need to be watching something that I ain't watching. So y'all let me know. This is your girl Bells. I love you, love bugs. Mwah.